Well done, guys. We were aiming for a podium place. Hi. Let's start the briefing for this stage. The main thing to grasp today is that the route is flat and without any difficulties. But be on your guard as the wind can lead to
Hello and welcome to all. The generally flat route should lend itself to a battle between sprinters for the stage victory. However, the peloton may be hit by crosswinds, which could see the idea of Borgias being hatched, some teams being perfectly able to exploit this type of situation. Things are livening up at the head of the peloton.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
The time gap between the peloton and the breakaway is decreasing. He's a puncher, at home on hilly terrain. This rider is both comfortable on short climbs and on mountain passes. In addition, his qualities as a rouleur aren't too bad for a rider of his type. He's a solid rider in the mountains and on the flat, perfect to support a leader.
He's the best placed on the overall standings in the breakaway. At the front, he's the best placed for the green jersey. He's the best placed rider in the climber standings amongst the breakaway. He's the fastest sprinter in the leading group. The gap is increasing. We don't need to ride for now. There's nobody dangerous for us in the breakaway.
The breakaway is losing ground.
His teammates have positioned themselves at the head of the peloton. They will no doubt manage the gap so as to finish in a sprint. Watch out, guys, because in 10 or so kilometers, the roads will be wide open and the wind could have its say. Stay well up front to avoid being caught by a bordure. A teammate is beginning to lose touch. It doesn't seem to be a good day for him. He's being distanced. Okay, we'll consume a feed. Watch out! You're not going to be able to attack for much longer. The breakaway is upping the tempo at the head of the race. It doesn't intend to be caught up that easily. Watch out, guys. His team is attempting a bordure. Move up immediately to the front of the peloton.
Okay, we'll consume a feed.
Time difference between the peloton and the breakaway is steady. The breakaway is losing ground.
The gap is increasing. We don't need to ride for now. There's nobody dangerous for us in the breakaway. He's got his teammates riding because in front there's a rider who's dangerous to him in the overall standings. The breakaway threatens the overall standings. He's decided to get his guys to put their foot down. The riders up front still have something left. They're upping the pace to try to hold out till the end. He's got his team riding to set up a sprint finish. This is not the time to hang around at the back of the peloton.
The front of the race is 10 kilometers from the intermediate sprint.
The head of the race is 5 kilometers from the intermediate sprint. Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint. That's good enough, lads. There's no way we can lose the green jersey today. It's good. He's the best placed on the overall standings in the breakaway. At the front, he's the best placed for the green jersey.
"15 kilometers from the finish. It will be difficult for the peloton to pull back more than 2 minutes. Looks like the Baroudeurs' gamble paid off today. Another 5 kilometers for the lead riders. They will probably have to settle it in the sprint.
Okay, we'll consume a feed.
Only 3 kilometers to go for the man at the front. The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton.
Collective fall. It may create gaps.
Final kilometer for the man at the front. It will be a solo victory.
Watch out. You're not going to be able to attack for much longer.
He is in sparkling form and you can clap him loudly. Here's the green jersey of this Tour de France.
We could have hoped for better than a top 5 place today. The podium seemed possible. It's a pity.